Welcome back to Captain of Industry. My name is Nilas and I will be continuing to be your guide on this journey through this magical world on our little island, and I'm pretty proud about this island. I think we have a lot of cool things going, but I have many more cool designs. This is such a big game actually, and there are so many things that each of them have to have specific designs for it. Now, one of my key design parameters is that I want to keep things sort of separated so that not everything... So that when one thing fails, it doesn't pull down everything else. That's one of my key parameters here. So that's what we are going to continue to do by making modular designs. So you can also more easily plop them down into your own base instead of just having one giant mess that you go like, I don't want to do that mess. So what am I going to do? Well, what you're going to do is you're going to be sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride, and maybe even hit the like button if you like what you see. Consider subscribing, of course, if you for some odd reason haven't subscribed. What we're going to work on today is going to be finishing up all of the food. It's going to be a very big, ambitious task because what we do have a tiny bit of sausages, but when we get more tofu, maybe we'll keep that in line. So we need tofu, we need fruit, we need treats, and we need cake. It is an absolutely overambitious target for one episode, so we need to cut some corners here and there. The first thing, and that's going to be the easiest thing, is actually going to be setting up some... what's it going to be? We're going to make tofu, and we're going to make tofu as a exclusive little build here. I will build it something like this. So this will make tofu or soybeans and just usual here. And I will get it up to 100%, copy, paste. So this will give us 4.7 times 2 resources here. That's almost 9. Well, that's slightly more than 9. That's going to be the first thing. Then what I really want to do is I want to make sure that whatever we have here is going to be put into a box because it comes out sort of irregularly. So let's get that out here. Now I know what you're saying, like, oh, why not combine it with all of that or this one, because this one also has this. Because I actually like having this, because if they will come out on the same belt, and if they come out on the same belt and one jams, then the other one can't get out as well. And of course you can make some overhauls, some overflows and that kind of thing with the animal feed, conversion to animal feed. But I really like the fact that I have this one, so that if you, for example, go like, I don't know how to make a good tofu build, well, that's what we're going to do here without sort of tying it into a million other things as well. Tofu. I don't know why you would want tofu, but I guess some people want tofu. So we'll let them have their tofu in peace. Nothing in the mind control area? What is that? Oh, right. That's sand. Okay, we might run out of sand. We'll deal with that if we get it. First of all, we'll just ignore the problem. Let's ignore problems if we can. So, soybean, water, sulfur, limestone. Gives tofu and animal feed. All right. First things first, water is what we get down here. Now it's one up. That will need to go over to this side, in, and I'll probably also get in trouble when it comes to water supplies in general. This goes in here. Hold on. Definitely this one does not need to be a good pipe, because we are going to be running short on various ingredients here, and if we can make do with some less good pipes here and there, that will probably be a good idea. So let's get that in here, and let's just hook it in. Then we're gonna go from here and go into the middle one. I don't know why there's some... Oh, there we go, that one. So at this point we need 2 outputs. What do we have outputs? We have the tofu. Tofu goes into a normal box. I am already now, but soon I'll be very much regretting this decision of making this little room here, because there isn't enough room to build what I need at these locations generally. So for your own design, maybe leave a bit more space, and then you'll be happier for that. So what do you have here? This will be tofu. Give me a warning if empty. Really? Yeah, no, not really. Don't care. Don't really care if it's empty. It'll produce if it can, and then it won't produce if it can't. Animal feed though, there. I need to make sure that gets thrown away. And alert if full. That's good enough. So the other things we want in for this is just sulfur and limestone. Those are things we I think we have, so let's get some sulfur. I mean, why would you want food that needs sulfur and limestone to make? Blah. Yeah, tofu's not my thing, as you probably could have guessed. There. And we'll make it. We have some citizens who want it. Oh, nope. And therefore we do it. That's how we do. Not everyone has to have the same taste. There. That's it, right? It's that simple. So, done. Good. Happy. Sure. Just plop it in here. And also let's get the fertilization in. The fertilizer. And this is... And is this good enough to have on a pipe like this? I think it is. It'll have to be. There. Also that gets built. And all the way over. Yeah. These now get built. Low supply of sulfur. That is not surprising because we are... Well, we should have it inbound, right? Let's have a look at our oil build. We have a nice stack of sulfur here. Good. So that's not a problem. This is being built and I made a little mistake. And I will pay dearly for it, but not right now. So how did I get the fruits, sugar canes, and uranium enrichment? Well, I went out and did some exploration out here. Once you have the radar, you can see the stuff that's nearby. So the stuff that has like a little package, we don't have any of those right now. We have limestone quarry, we have a coal mine. We did get this uranium mine here. We could start repairs, but I don't want to do that. So we are working on getting our nuclear because that will be in the next episode. So make sure you're subscribed to keep up with all the cool stuff that's coming on the channel. This one is done. Let's happily ignore that and move on to the next part, right? The next part will be way worse. So what you can see here is I have actually stripped down this area because it had rocks and then taken it out and then put some dirt back on so we can actually put some... Yeah, no, flip like that. And they need to be, I guess, the same location. I guess like this. So hard to see. Okay, now it's easier. There you go. All right, this is working. This is working. How much? Fertility equilibrium is extremely low. So that's a lot. Now, fertility needed. It's not. Why is fertility? Doesn't matter. We'll see where this fertilizer goes in. Fertilizer is being constructed up here with the help of all of the compost that we are generating from the city. But also we put in some extra here as well. So we can happily continue next and come back to this one when that is ready. Now the next one is going to be way more complicated. That will be. That's going to be a setup for fruit into making cakes. So if I just have a look at this and look at how do we make cakes. We don't. Cakes are a baking unit thing. A bakery? No. Baking unit. There. This is flour. That's fine because we have that here. Okay. Oh, I paused accidentally. That's good. Sugar, we don't have that, but we're going to make sugar because we have sugar canes. Cooking oil, we don't have that, but we have canola oil, so we can convert that into cooking oil. Eggs, we have that. We can just bring it in. We have too many of those. Fruits, we are going to make that as well, both as independent fruit as ingredients for the cake. There. So the way I set it up is I will be having one that makes fruit plus canola. Get you up to 100. Copy it to the next one. And the last one will be different. It'll be fruit. And then it'll be sugar canes. Because sugar canes produce quite a lot. And I don't really need more than this. So let's look at the numbers. 5.9, 9 point something. So it's 9 plus 9 plus 6. That's 24 fruit per minute or per cycle. That's good. Here we have 3 plus 3. That's 6 per cycle. And here we have sugar canes. We have 13. So that is what we need. So first thing we need to do is figure out what are the sort of the ratios of what we want. So the first thing we want to do is make the sugar. And sugar plus water goes in here. This can take 15, so that can take the 13 that we're producing. Awesome. Neat. And then that's one. All the fruits will just go either into a big box or it'll be going into the cake factory. the cakery. Let's see. The cakery is this one. This will 4 sugar. This makes 12 sugar. And I'm going to put some sugar, a bit of sugar to the side because we need it for anesthetics, and we get anesthetics, we need penicillin, and penicillin needs sugar. So we'll put the sugar in a box and use the overflow, or sort of, we'll make sure that there's a box of sugar for later on. But aside from this is producing not quite 12, let's call it like 10 or something. And if I have 2 of these, they will consume 8. And that's exactly what I will. I'll have 2 of these. That means I need 4 fruits per cycle. I have 24, so that's not a problem. 20 flour per cycle, that might be a problem, but we'll see. Eggs, not a problem. Cooking oil, that means I need 4 cooking oil. Let's see how we get the cooking oil. Cooking oil comes here, and that is 2, 4. Yeah, I need 4, and this is, the canola is making cooking oil. I'm getting not 16, but 3 plus 3, so that's 6. So it's not half of it, it's slightly less than half of it, but it's still more than 4. And then some junk animal feed. Right, so now that is actually the machines I need. I need one of this, and these 2 will be sort of in the middle. This will be a bit of a challenge to make, but we'll get on with it. First thing first, we are going to drag... No, we're not actually going to drag that, are we? We're gonna make this. What? Oh, right. It's a flat bouncer. Fruits are flat bouncer. There. Go in. And the fruits also here. Yeah, so now we consolidate all the fruit into this one. That will be fed into a different thing. First of all, we'll just make a gigantic box of fruits. Like that. Should not be a problem. Fruit, happy, awesome. That was the easy part. Well, not quite. Then I need to drag this back here into this awful thing, because that's going to be super difficult to figure out a good way to make this. I might actually just have to squeeze it in, because this is where I said that I'm going to deeply regret doing any of these things. Oh, hold on. This is not good. Because I will get the other one. I'll go up here. And then probably down there. And from here. Ah, I cannot join on a ramp, but it's not a ramp. Is it though? It is a ramp. Now it's not a ramp. Then we get from here. Right, so that consolidates all the canola, and the canola will be built in. That goes to here, oil. Very simple. And this oil will now be going into, oh, I'll have 2 outputs. First of all, I'll have a junk output. We'll put a junk output like this. That's the animal feed. And then we'll have, see. Oh, that's a liquid. Of course it is. Something like this maybe. And goes in. And then I also need to bring this somewhere back here. Right, so now I have oil and fruit. Fruit is coming on this pipe, or not pipe, belt, back here. Into these 2. And what about the sugar? Sugar should be easy. So let's make that easy. Here. That should be going up, over, and down. Yeah, that's probably fine. And the sugar coming out here, this is going to be, oh, we need water as well. This is acid, so not water. I guess we need the water. This is the only thing that needs water. We'll take it from here. Yeah, this needs to be fit as well. All right, so that's the inbounds. Now the two outbounds we have is, we have some biomass. I'll put the biomass out in a box, just raw biomass. I don't know. Yeah, straight in. And I'm gonna be doing biomass and empty. Don't know if I even have something with that can empty biomass. And then sugar is, this is a U shape. Okay, so I can take another one here. And U shape conveyor will be something along the lines of that one. So now we are starting to get all the items we need. Now we have sugar and the fruits and the oil, and over here, over from all, oh, look at that. Did we get it? We got some tofu. We got some tofu. Yay. All right. Do we have someone who wants tofu? Is anyone why are there two with vegetables? Ah, go away. Tofu. Awesome. And what else? Corn. That's too many. Oh, I also had that one. You're going to be getting cake. Oh, yeah. Lovely cake. Anything else? Sausages are kind of low. Right, that's 1,000,000. Okay, we can just kill some of these things when we have better things. For example, snacks. We're also going to get snacks. So, kill that. Snacks and snacks. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so we have one too many. Oh well. Right, back to this monstrosity here. Now this comes, the most difficult part is this one. And I think I'm just going to be wishing away that because it's such a mess to set up. All right, I think I got everything hooked up. Let's see if we can get it. Just to iterate how this works, or just to illustrate it how it works actually, here we have flour and eggs coming in. Eggs go up to level 2, and then from a very long distance away I have to go in because I need 4 inputs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 inputs actually. That's the tricky part here. So the flour goes in here. I've mirrored these so they can go in straight in the middle, get the 2 middle ones. The sugar comes in also at ground level, goes straight in, and then bounces over and goes in on the other side. And then I just have some the fruit coming in here at level 1, and the eggs coming in level 2, and the canola oil here coming out at level 2 as well. And then we hopefully have some cake going out the other side. It's time for us to hook it all up and see if we get it constructed. In the meantime, we have completed the nuclear reactor part here, so that is awesome. Let's see. That has not been done yet. There. Let's, in the meantime, go back and see. We have all the flour, all the sulfur we need. We have all of that. We have that one. We have a tiny bit of tofu, but it's good. Could not store all vegetables for harvest. All vegetables for harvest? That doesn't matter. We don't care about this. We don't even want to know. And now they come in here. They just refuse to drive on the roads. But all right. All of this is getting built. It just takes a bit of time to get built. And isn't it wonderful that you can just smash down these so easily? And it just works. Because we have a nice big supply of glass, which will now get back into gear and get working more. Could store, not store. We already got that warning, so don't care about that anymore. Right, we also know that we are going to run out of water for this part. Almost guaranteed. I'm going to put up a warning when this one is less than 25, which it probably will be soon. This will... So I'm not using these to fill up the water supply. I'm only using them in case the water supply is not adequate. But you know, it might be a problem. All right, all this is built. Everything is happy. We have our production here getting started of fruits, and good. And that goes into this location, which I will then, I need to check. Did I get the fruits located? Vegetables, corn, snacks, cake, sausage, meat, eggs, bread, potato, and potato. Oops. Go away, bread. And by the way, they're not gone. They just move over to here. So now I have a stupid amount of bread and some corn as well going in here. But then we also have the fruit is ready. We have 2 for potatoes. I don't really like that idea. Should I just delete it? Yeah, let's delete it. I don't like having 2. I want 1 of each. That's it. 1 of each. Right. So this is done. I will just wait for it to be done. And then I have the last part, which is absolutely going to be the most horrifyingly poor, bad one. Oh, low supply of water? Yeah, that was bound to happen. Actually, that's not actually a problem that is low on water. Is it, though? Alright, anyway, there's more rain coming in, so that means more water being filled up here. But it probably won't be able to keep up, or I'm guaranteed that it can't keep up. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Anyway, that just needs a bit of time, and instead we can go over here and... Oh dear, that is going to be a bit of a mess as well. Maybe even more mess than anything we've built before. Anything. Because snacks are horrifying as well. There. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 4 inputs and 2 outputs. That is just not good. Not good at all. And we need 2 of those. Here. I need a corn version and I need a potato version. So the first thing, and that is either it's a coincidence or it's well planned, but I'll let that be up to you to determine. But if I go here and drag this here, there's room to get my potatoes out. And if I go from here, there's room to get my corn out. Now I had actually anticipated that I would have a bit more room to build out here. So this is let's say complicated, but it can be done, and I'm sure. There, so that can go. Potatoes can go in here. Sweet, not sweet potatoes, but just potatoes, and here. That's 2 of the ingredients. Now the next one is salt, which we also have here. So let's bring the salt out. And I'm gonna need to bring it in here so it's not in the way of anything else. I'm gonna get you to one in and then go straight in here. And I'll go here and straight in. Right, so that's 2 of the ingredients. And then what other ingredients do we have? We have the plastic coming in. All right, plastic is just gonna get in a box. We have created plastic and we have it in abundance somewhere. Don't know where, somewhere. You know, I kind of want this just maybe built just a bit further this way. Yeah. Just looks nicer. Oh, okay. That looks nicer. Here. Try again. This one, go up. Now I don't want to be making it here because then it'll be in the way of some other things. Inbound. And the inbound. Because then it'll be in the way of the plastic that we need to build. I don't want the plastic to be here. Plastic. Goes over to the side. 2 up. And then it can still go underneath here. Yes. And inbound. And from here. Inbound. Sweet. The next one that I need to figure out if I can get is the oil. We now will make the canola oil somewhere else. So we can get it in here, I hope. And then that comes in as a question of... Oh, I can actually do this. That's brilliant. Ah! What? What the hell happened? Okay. But that's not correct. Yeah, so it's either here. And then if I take it in, then I can't get in for the other one. And then you can't build it because you're on a line. Yeah, that's the problem with this. Excavator has no food. That's not a problem. Also, I think I need this to be moved a bit over to the side. Here. Because I need this here. There's two different types of potato chips, but they need to, or two different types of chips. So I guess I'll just have to do this. I don't like it. And that. The reason why I don't like this is because it forces me to do two of these outputs, and I really shouldn't have two outputs. So that is definitely not great, and it's the sacrifice I have to make because I decided to make things way, way, way too close. Hate it, and usually don't do it, but I did it this time. And for me, it's still more important to have it look nice. There, like having this line completely nice and crisp. And it is now nice and crisp, and I think we got everything inbound. Let's see, you will be biomass that needs to go out, and alert if full. Yes, that's going to be the same over on this side. This will be snacks. Here, no warnings, just snacks. Potato chips and corn chips, yep. And this will be the canola oil that or cooking oil, getting in, and warning if empty. This will be a problem in the beginning. This will be plastic. Here, warning if empty. And built. Then I need to go here and then prioritize that and prioritize this. Yeah. All right, low cooking oil, low plastic. That is understandable. Up here, yeah, we didn't get any cooking oil yet. This is chugging along, but as we can see, it is getting in here. Why do I not see how many are remaining? Okay, so that makes more fruit. Fruit is coming in here. Good. Bit of this and a bit of cooking oil. Not a lot of cooking oil, unfortunately. It's going to take a while for it to get here. What are we missing? We're missing the sugar. Why are we missing the sugar? Because it's, well, it hasn't been built yet. So let's have a look at the sugar coming in. Now, there are other ways to making cooking oils, and I could make it out of, let's see, could make it out of corn, and I might want to do that because I don't think this is actually sustainable if we look even in the long run. I would have to have the other one start up like way before. So that's, yeah, not ideal. But let's have a look at this one coming out. This is really close, 0, and we should be seeing the first of the sugar coming out, and the sugar just goes in here and becomes, there we go, filling up with sugar. We got the water as well. Yep, we got the water. There we go. The first bits of sugar I have prioritized here to go onwards. Everything else is ready to go. It's just missing the sugar. So when we get the sugar out, and while we wait for the sugar, then let me say that I am also still streaming this on Twitch. If you happen to drop by and want to see more and would be part of the design process and look at very, very late game things like server capacity, teraflop capacity, and working away towards rocket launching, then that is over on Twitch. It's twitch.tv/Nilaus at 8 p.m. Central European time. Check out the Discord for schedule because it's summer, so schedule might be up in the air. Aside from this, and of course, we continue the series. There'll be many more series here on YouTube for various things coming along. Lots of new games. And if you, of course, you have games that you want me to play, then just let me know in the Discord. That's a great way to sort of share those ideas. I look at everything and I review everything just to see if it's something that's for me. But not everything is something for me, and therefore I don't always play everything that's suggested. Right, I like this. Cooking oil has been filled up. That's nice and good. This is now working. We got the first bits of cake. Juicy, and we probably need a bit more of this one. Is there any way for us to increase the production of cooking oil? Well, the one thing we could do is, because we will have an excess of, like a giant excess of here, then I could do something like that, which will significantly increase. Yeah, I think I'll do that, because I don't think I'm going to need that much water here. This is a 60 speed. So let's just upgrade that one just for good measure. Should not be necessary, but either case. We are getting more. Oh, look at that. We are almost having enough to get a full load inbound. And once we do that, then that should be good. What I'm then going to be waiting for, there we go. We'll wait for a truckload to come in here and pick up the cake. We want this one to go up, and that's going to be taking a bit of an effort. If we just look at cooking oil. Cooking oil. It is from, it's only from soybeans and canola we can make it. Ah, okay. I actually thought you could make it from corn. Okay, well, I guess we'll have to do this one then. And this is the soybean production, and I am just basically saying the soybean goes exclusively into here. I can't imagine that I'd want to make the soybeans into anything else. Tofu is something that's going to be consumed quite a lot of, so that will still need to go. All right, did we get our first pickup? Yeah, we did get our first pickup, so let's have a look when we get the cake delivery. Where's the cake delivery? There's the fruit deliveries. Where's the cake? Where's the cake? There's the cake. Sweet. What about the good people of the settlement? Look at that. They are so happy. The only thing they're missing is the treats. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just wait a bit until we have a bit more of the cooking oil. Once we have a bit more of the cooking oil, then we should be good to go on getting some more over here. And here we have the truck coming in for our pickup. That is our first, well, it's the first full delivery of cooking oil heading over there. Thank you for not using the roads. Well, you are going over here, going down the ramp, and heading in to, it's a bit wobbly though. Pour it in, that's excellent. And we will see it just go in, and we are now, yeah, there you go. There he comes. They are now producing, but every 3 cooking oil, we get 48 snacks and 36 snacks. So it's pretty good ratio. And here we are now getting a lot more snacks. So we should be waiting for a snack truck to come in. Let's have a look at when the snack truck comes in. And when we have that, we have every single food that can be produced in the game is now produced in our little factory. And I think you are our snack truck. All right, let's head out. So that means if you have been following along, if you're following along, or if you have any problems with any of the food, then now you have that solved. So why do we do all of this food stuff? Well, because it gives unity and because it's part of the game. Both of those are valid reasons. We want to make sure that we do everything in this game, and one of those things is making sure that we have food. So we have cake and snacks. If we just go in here and then have a look at all of this, you can see that we now have ah, man, that sausage. You can get your shit together and get that sausage in here. The tofu is working, so we should be not consuming very much, like 4.5 of each of these. So it's still 6.1. The tofu, I was hoping that would sort of be alleviating it so we can get more sausage in here. We need to make sure that all of this is working. All right, cool. It is 52. So if we get just a teeny bit, I think those 2 scraps there will get us to 8, and then that should be enough, right? I think 8 is what we need. Yeah, there we go. And then we get 24 sausages, which gets us just that little bit of extra. We want to make sure that everything is good, and it will be working. It'll be fine. It will be fine soon enough. Oh, look at that. More snacks are being produced. All right, snacks are certainly working. The thing is with the snacks, they don't give extra health, not surprising because it's cake and chips, but they just give us more unity because people like their cakes and snacks. So it's a bit of an unhealthy episode with all of that. There we go. Let's get that sausage back into the factory, or into the population center. City, town. Good. So thank you very much everyone for joining. I hope you are enjoying the series. In the next episode, I am planning to go into nuclear power so that we have like big things that we do for every episode. And nuclear power is certainly a big thing that I want to get started on next time. So we want to see that this is fully, perfectly happy. Everyone has something they like to eat, and that is glorious. So thank you very much for watching. Until next time, take care. And as always, stay effective.